All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Time for another Kubey review. I know, shocker, right? And I've got the box upside down. This is the Kubey KU332B D2 G10, made in China, and another budget option. Now, I got this one. Oh, by the way, say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Login TV, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. All right, so guys, this is, again, a Kubey folding olive G10 D2 sheep's foot blade, obviously, and it is, I got it from White Mountain Knives. It's a $43.50 knife, and again, if you use that 10% off code, KnivesFAST at checkout, you get another 10% off of that and free shipping. You can't beat that, for Pete's sake, but this is a great little budget knife. Now, when I say little, it is on the smaller side for me. We'll go over that in the specs. It does have a lanyard hole. Really good G10, as I've come to expect from Kubey. And we'll do some other Kubey size comparisons here in a minute. But this is the, and I'm going to make sure I get this right because I've had so many, these numbers are really confusing. This is the 332B. It does have the Kubey pivot in that satin color, countersunk screws on both sides. The pivot does stick up a little bit, tooling on the one side, not on the other. Same typical Kubey clip, and you guys know what I'm going to say ahead of time. It sits on the scales, and so you don't have a lot of room because it's such a thin clip, and if you got thick pants, they get hung right there. They did put flat screws, but I mean, just make this clip a little tiny bit taller, and you're good to go. Nice and rounded on the G10, good texture on the G10. As far as the blade, look at that mean looking sheep's foot, guys. Great little tip there. Kubey logo there, and on this side you got the CM Designs logo for Colin Mason Pierre, who also designed the 321 Royal. D2 blade, as I said, it is this bead blasted D2. So unfortunately, it is prone with that bead blast and the D2. It can rust a little bit. Did I just cut myself? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. Made myself nervous there because I felt something when I was running my finger across there. But really cool looking design on the opening hole. And I love the thumb ramp. Dig it a lot. You got nice thumb ramp up here. No jimping there, but you don't really need it. Nice little nose. High flat grind. Really, really cool. Now, it is a flipper, and the flipper tab is a great design. Just, I think it's the same one. Yep. No, it's different, isn't it? Yeah, different shape than the one on the 322. Neat. Okay. So, but it does. It grabs your finger really well. Does have some jimping on the front of that. Good jimping. Does pop out really well. Let's see. Can I? Nope. You're not going to fail this one, guys. Now, you know what's funny is this is probably the first time you've seen this OD green G10 because it looked like every other reviewer that had this knife had the red with the black blade. There are other options, so look for them. On White Mountain Knives, there are other options, and this green G10 is awesome. So you got nice centering, great lockup, about 15 to 20 there. On the lockup, good geometry. You do have, well, let me open it back up so you can see that. You do have stainless steel liners. They are not proud. Everything's rounded and chamfered. You do have really good pockets for weight reduction in there. Good access to the lock bar. I mean, not a ton, but plenty. And it actuates really well. And so there's a tiny bit of lock rock on this one. So, I don't know. I haven't tried to adjust it. I mean, lock rock, blade play. Tiny bit of blade play on this one. I haven't tried to adjust it. No lock rock at all. I mean, when I say tiny, I mean tiny. There's no issue with it, you know, as far as being securely locked up. Really good on the flipper. Really good on the, whoops, if I don't, like, half-tail it. Now, sometimes this happens. Did you see that? So it's got a really solid detent. So for sometimes, now see, that time it was easy as pie. Every once in a while, guys, I have trouble middle finger flicking this one, and I haven't been able to figure out why. See, like that time, it's almost like the detent is a little bit different each time, which would be because obviously the detent ball's on the lock there. Maybe the lock, is bouncing back differently or something. I don't know. But you can see the detent. I mean, the detent's good. It's great on there, but sometimes, for some reason, I have trouble middle finger flicking it, and other times, no trouble whatsoever. You can thumb open it as well, no problem whatsoever. And I just dig that blade. You still have a belly, but it's got a really great sheep's footy look to it. Very, very much so. So we're going to put it here. We're going to talk about specs, and then we're going to do some comparisons. So let's zoom in ever so slightly. There you go. Kind of cockeyed here. Fix that for you. All right. So specs, guys. This one is a 6.93, so just under 7 inches. The blade length is just under 3 for those that you need a less than 3-inch blade, 2.91. Blade thickness, nice, thin, and slicey, 0.12. Blade material, D2. Beat blast finish. Let's see, flat grind. It is ambidextrous on the carry, if I didn't say that, which I don't think I did. Tip up on the pocket clip, no tip down. 4.17 ounces, and it is made in China. So very, very good. I'm really digging it. Whoops. Wow, neat. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Okay. So really, really cool. And it is a good cutter. I didn't show you the thinness of the blade, but you can see nice thin stock, really good behind the edge. So the first comparison is another green G10 one. There is my KU322. And here is the KU, All right, so here's where I get confused. This one that we're reviewing right now is the 332. So this one is the 331 front flipper. So there you go, guys. 3 really cool Kubeys. Really, really enjoying all of the ones that I have seen. And again, this one went into the collection. Still want to get a 122 to add back to the collection because I gave that one away. I dug that knife. It's still one of my favorite budget knives of the year. Just so snappy and so cool. Really dig it. So this one right here, just loving it very much. Definitely one to look at. Again, okay, so one thing I didn't talk about, it is a 4-finger knife. You are behind the flipper there because you do have a sharpening choil that works, but you don't have a finger choil. You can get a really good purchase on this thumb ramp or get up here on it. Just at a 4-finger knife for me. Good feel. The clip doesn't bother me at all. Really, really nicely done there. So there you go, guys. The Kubey KU3. I keep having to look. 332B. There's 322 and there's 321 and there's 331 and 32. Okay. This is the 332B. So there you go, guys. I've really enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, or if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Hopefully you've enjoyed the review. And guys, thank you so much for all you do for the channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And guys, thanks so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.